What's up, Dragon Brood? Do y'all remember Incubate as a mechanic? Like, we don't see that hardly at all except for on Sunfall. And that got me thinking, like, is there a deck that we could just play with those and actually use it? Well, today, I'm going to put a bunch of Incubate cards in the deck and see if we can actually make it work. And I think there's a way we can do it. Alright, as always, if you're going to get any Magic stuff or any gaming stuff, check out our sponsor over at CoolStuffInc.com. They always have cool stuff in stock, and you can save 5% on your order by just using code DRAGON at checkout. It's that easy. Save money, support the channel. Okay, so going down the list. Some of these aren't going to surprise you. Some of them probably are. So we're going to go with Skrelv, Defector Might, because we do want to protect our key creatures, and it is a 1-mana thing, and it is an artifact, so, you know, why not? Then we're going to play Ichor Drinker. This is a lesser known one, but it is a 1/1 with lifelink, and when it's in the graveyard, we can get an Incubate creature, so it's almost like 2 creatures, which is pretty nice. Has to be used as a sorcery. We're going to try Norn's Inquisitor, because we are going to have several Incubate things, and getting a free +1/+1 is pretty nice. Phyrexian Missionary, this is going to let us reuse some of our things, which is great. And we've got Grafted Butcher, because, well, everything on our side is going to be Phyrexians just about, so yeah, might as well play it. And we're going to try Phyrexian Censor. Now, I'm 50-50 on this card when I've tested it in the past, but there's some matchups where this could be very good. So let's see what happens. Even against aggro decks, just their creatures coming into play tap might be fine. I'm going to play a couple of copies of Bloated Processor. It's not the most exciting thing, but the fact that it can actually die and produce another creature is kind of nice, even though it is only a 3/2. We're going to play Glissa. Obviously not an Incubate card in any way, but just a really good card that happens to be a Phyrexian. And we have Elesh Norn. This is a card we don't get to play too often, but it's a big body, and it gives us lots of upside, and if we get to the backside, we can make a whole bunch of Incubate things. And we're going to play Shieldred, because, yeah, she's a Phyrexian. I know, it's in a bunch of deck lists. The card's just really good. And then we have Glissa, Herald of Predation, because this is all about making Incubate stuff, and then can give your stuff First Strike and Death Touch, and we know that's a very good combination. We're also going to try Vraska, Betrayal Sting, because, well, with Incubate, just get to keep putting +1/+1s and everything, and it's more removal and gets us cards, so we like that. And we're going to try out Progenitor Exarch. This is a card that I've not played with, I don't think at all at this point since it's been printed, but I do like this card in what we're trying to do today, so we'll see if it works out. Otherwise, we're going to have just some removal spells. We are going to play Rite of Oblivion, though, as one of our spells, because we are going to have plenty of things to sacrifice, and this could be pretty good and versatile. Other than that, y'all know the drill. If you want to get the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video, because we'll definitely learn stuff from playing these games. And if you want to download it, it's in the description down below. Just look for the blue arrows. It'll take you to our Moxfield link, where you can see today's deck and all 100 plus, I think it's like 105 other decks we've played this season. So yeah, y'all go enjoy these. Strap yourselves in, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of crazy, confusing games with Incubate, but let's see what happens. Ugh. I mean, I guess we keep it, but this is kind of ugly. All right, we're going to go with Ichor Drinker. And I guess we play this. Kill our Butcher. Alright, we can live with that. You got it. Nice. You're going to be very, very slow this game. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this now. All right. No squee, please. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Come on, 2-mana guy and something. What do you got? Ooh, they're showing us a dragon. That's not great. All right, we're coming with the big hitters, though. Oh, they had the Warcrafting. Oh, well, fair enough. Sometimes they just have it. All right, let's go for our other biggins. Let's incubate twice. Alright, you have an invasion. Alright, so using that to target the other one. So we have to leave mana to be able to kill dragons here, as it turns out. Let's make more incubate tokens. We're going to attack. We're going to play this. Still be able to kill something with Go for the Throat. And then next turn, we're going to have a pile of stuff. Unless they kill Glissa, because we're going to turn all these into dudes. Into live beaters. And they know we've got removal available. Alright. Here comes Big Mama Glissa. Ooh, wait. Hold that thought. And next up, let's transform all our Incubate tokens. Boom. Big ol' attack. Wow, finish against Mono Red at 17 life. That's the way you want it. Whoa. Okay, I guess we're keeping. I mean, we could have done a lot worse here. Obviously, Skrelv's dead. But this isn't bad. Because we have Missionary, we could save till later if we need to. We can try to kill something. We can play Censor, which makes our stuff come into play tap, so that's not bad. So, like, we have a few options here. I assume we get hit with something for 2 here with haste. But maybe not. Yep, there it is. Okay. I'm just going to pass here. Feel like I can trade 1 damage for more damage, depending on what the opponent has. That's a good one. We will gladly kill that. That is infinitely better than the other options. Go ahead and run this out. Obviously, it can die to a lightning strike, but that's okay. Goal now is draw land so we can play Shieldred. that's the new plan. Alright. Gonna shoot us or the creature? Okay, shooting us. So they have a plan for the creature. Oh, they don't have a plan for the creature. Interesting. So they can't deal 3 damage. That is very good to know. So if we just play this straight up, they can't. Oh, they couldn't play a second spell anyway if they wanted to because of the Censor. I just realized that. So if they don't have just 3 by itself, yeah, now they can't play anything else. That's greatly to our benefit. Back. Alright. Now we're at 15. Punisher will get some damage in. We'll just have to live with that. Situation is what it is. Till we find more land. Alright. You got it. Probably gonna kill the Butcher. Because that's what I would kill. Yep. Makes a lot of sense. Can't cast anything else now, though, friend. Come on, land. We need some help. Alright, come on. Be there. Ugh. Not nearly good enough. Alright. Well, we may just die the slow death here. If nothing else goes our way. Not a lot we can do. Alright, come on, Dak. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright. Whoop. Wrong number. It can only be one. All right. Pass the turn. I mean, I have blockers, so I can buy time if I have to. Like, that's whatever. But we got to get land. We really need a shielder to stick. And I need to do it in the next turn, hopefully. Maybe 2. So if they do have something that deals 5 damage to a creature outright, I can still play the other one and get some recovery options off of it. Yeah, this is not helping. So that makes that clock even smaller. All right. Come on, deck. Really? Yeah, we're dead. I mean, that's it. I'm going to have to attack with the missionary just so we don't get wrecked. I hate it, but, like, we kind of have to. All right. I mean, don't love it. Is what it is. All right. I mean, that's going to do a thing. Beat up that clock, I guess. Kill this. Just debating if I want to do that or that. How am I going to block here? I'm probably going to put 3/3 and 1/4 in front of that. I'll put this in front of that and trade. So yeah, let's kill this. Because we know the opponent can't play another spell right now. Alright. Now we go to blocks. Just like we were talking about. And block here. So we should get to kill everything and be left with a token and a creature. Alright, that's better than nothing. Better than a sharp stick in the eye, you know? Adversary. Sure. Which can now kill the sensor. But they might just shoot us. We're only at 3. Oh, they don't have 3 in there. They only have 2. Alright, that's good for us. They can't cast it anyway because sensor blocks it. Oh, we have to take a point if we do that. I don't love that, actually. I think I'm just gonna attack with you. End the turn. Probably could have got away attacking with the other 3/3 and set up potential lethal here, but 'tis what it is. I'm only at 6, and I don't know what their last card, so I'm trying to be a little bit on the conservative side because there are things that deal like 4 damage or whatever. Oh, well, that sucks for us. Alright, so now we have to get a kill card. Oh no, they can't cast it again. Forgot. They already cast the 5. Yeah. Man, oof. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. The sensor did all the work that game. Like, literally just kept the opponent from being able to do anything they wanted to do. Now, there at the end, they could have spent the mana to kill the sensor instead, and then get to see another card and maybe cast something. But they would have still been up against it at that point with us attacking with 3/3s and 4/4s. But yeah, I don't know how we won that one, but I'll take it. So we're playing a control deck now. All right, let's see what's up. Don't think we're supposed to keep these types of hands, but you know what? Here we are. Let's see what happens. I don't mind these type of starts, though, because it's also possible the opponent's not going to have any clue what type of deck we're playing, which could be kind of funny. I mean, this gives it away a little bit, because who else is playing Norn's Inquisitor, right? It's basically a non-starter. Yeah, we just pass. I mean, we can kill Thalia whenever, so no need to be in a hurry. Well, I'm even willing to take 2 here. I think it's fine. Alright, opponent's going to attack. I am going to activate. Because it becomes a 3/3. I'm going to throw that in front of Thalia and see what the opponent does. Apparently nothing. Way to go, Inquisitor. Nice work, friend. Oh, we're going to lose our 3/3. That's okay, though. Actually, we don't even have to, because Thalia is gone. We get to keep our 3/3. I like that plan better. Alright. Now what are we doing? Probably just attacking. Alright, end the turn. Randomly trying to win with just Norn's Inquisitor and a 3/3. The one 3/3 that it actually made on its own. Kind of amusing, actually. Oh, do I got something for you, friend. Boy, do I got something for you. I would have liked to have drawn a land there. Not gonna lie. Would have been fantastic. Do we go ahead and play a creature here? Is the opponent one of those crazy? Nah, we're gonna do it. You're not playing sweepers there, are you, right? Do I have anything else in the yard? I don't. Alright. We'll just leave up, go for the throat here. In the turn. Okay, they got 5 land. And then they scoop. I'm going to assume either their hand was full of lands, or they just thought that Vindicator was going to live and that was important to their plan, and then when it didn't, that was it. But either way, we'll take it. This is not good. We're going to mulligan. We'll keep it, but I don't know if this is that much better. Alright. Yeah, there's no way we're keeping creatures this game. Sometimes you just see the writing on the wall, but that's okay. Yep. He's dead 5 different ways, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know if there's any way, like, Glissa helps us. I mean, we can't even cast Glissa right now, so there's that. But if this is a control deck, barring something like Farewell, we do actually have things like the Incubate tokens, which can help us out quite a bit. Oh, well, that's nice. We can save this for Planeswalkers and stuff. Alright, I mean, we're risking losing all of our creatures here, but whatever. They may or may not be playing that type of deck. We'll find out pretty quickly. Interesting. So is this where we discover a Wandering Emperor? Huh. If we think it's Wandering Emperor, what do we do? I think we need them to tap out so they can cast that. Then we use this to get rid of the Emperor. Maybe play Vraska the following turn. Alright. I mean, I'm assuming Wandering Emperor is here. Kind of part of the plan. It was not a Wandering Emperor. How now, Brown Cow? I mean, I guess we try. I'll pay the iron price. Oh, we have a make disappear, don't we? Yep. Alright, we tried. Got a little greedy, but figured it was worth going for. I mean, on the plus side, we know there's not a Wandering Emperor, right? Or, I guess they could have just drawn one. Okay, we'll try to attack. Did you find one? They did not find one. And the turn. Gonna go draw some cards. Wow, that makes sense. It's either that or Memory Deluge there. Like, one or the other. Man, we did not draw very many threats this game. 3, actually, is the number. Good news is, that doesn't make us sacrifice a thing, because it's non-token. So that's a bonus. A 3/1. That guy's random. Okay. Let's kill this then. Alright, we just pass. I have no idea what this deck is from the opponent. It's like Esper Control, just with a weird mix of cards. Though it does show you how many cards are available to be played in that style of deck right now. Sure. You can exile all you want from our graveyard. I am not willing to fight over those. You got it. I will take 3. They do have 4 mana open again, which we don't like. But let's see what they have. Try this? Nope, they're just making a body. We like that. Okay. We got there. Okay. Man, the matches we've gotten so far today have been a very interesting spread. Yeah, this is interesting because it looks very much like what would be an Esper Control deck, but I just realized they didn't even cast a white spell the entire time. I'm assuming maybe it's just for stuff like Wandering Emperor, or maybe some life gain things, a Planeswalker or something. I have no clue. Yeah. But yeah, that's another weird one. We'll take it. We'll keep this. Well, our opponent's username is the most roundabout way to say turnabout is fair play. Took me a while because the first part has like no vowels, but then like there's fair, but it's missing a letter. So it's just like, it's and then play is fully spelled out. I guess sometimes you work with what you got though. If other usernames are taken, he's just stuck with it every once in a while. All right. I mean, they can cut down our Inquisitor. That would be unfortunate, but they do not have a cut down. So that's awesome. Okay, knowing that information, what do you want to go with here? We could do this and this next turn still. So I kind of want to just activate this and attack, I think. If I had something that costs 3, I might have just played it there, but there I think going ahead and making that into a creature's pretty solid. Oh, Path of Peril. Okay. We may just be up against another Esper Control type deck. Yep. What do I feel like there's a Wandering Emperor in our future? I'm going to do this. Assuming they have a make disappear. And they didn't. Well, that's something. We'll just incubate twice then. And do we attack? Yeah, I guess so. Wandering Emperor, you get it. Yep. I figure I'd rather that than something else. And if we really need to, we can try to toss a token at the Wandering Emperor and see what happens next turn.
I am almost sad to see you go.
I mean, I'm not going to give them a Glissa, so that's just a non-starter. Well, I'm not going to get to give them a Glissa, so it doesn't really matter. And they have a wedding announcement. Now we kind of want to kill something else. However, this is already going to be difficult.
We've got the edge in this fight.
What do we do here? All right. I guess we activate. Play this guy. So I can send one there, one here.
I'm never done for good.
Alright, Sunfall, sure. That could be interesting. Let's go here. Replay that. Oh, geez, another one? Okay, then. Is what it is, I guess. Man, do we use... Nah. I was thinking I might want to obliterate getting rid of the token to destroy their wedding announcement, but it's not doing that much right now. Blah, ossification. Alright. Well, I think the plan is going to be just get back one of our creatures over there next turn. Assuming we get to keep our 2/2. We may not. Okay. I think that's going to be the plan. Actually, just get back Glissa is probably the best thing. Alright. We've weathered this storm about as well as we could be expected to here, I think. I'm going to take the 2 because I feel like we need something to sacrifice. But just in case we were to draw something else. We did not, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could play this. It would be a 4. We draw a card. That becomes a 3/3, but we're getting rid of it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So what I think we do is... Let's see what we got over here. This one... Elish Norn is nice, but not what we're worried about here. Especially since they already have a bunch of other things. Let's get rid of this one. Sack this. Let's go ahead and play this. Go to our attack step. Incubate twice. Go up 1. Go to 14. Not sure this actually helps us. But it does kill off maybe one of the small things in our way. Good news is they put something under ossification, like, well, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we're back to trying to get Elish Norn then. Yeah, Vraska, you did. But cost of doing business. We got a little greedy. Had to see what would happen there. Alright. Let's get rid of this. I think. Sack this. Use our mana to play this. Pass the turn. And I think the opponent's deck's all removal, effectively. I mean, that's literally all we're seeing. Yeah, it's just piles of removal at this point. Is what it is, though. Like, some people like that type of magic. Alright, we'll block this thing, I guess. Alright, pass the turn. I mean, we still have options, so I'm not overly upset right now, but still got a ways to go. Alright, there you go. That'll do it. Alright, I'll keep this and see what we can get away with. But I have no idea if this is actually a good hand or a bad hand. We're just hoping for the best. Though, if the opponent's playing some type of creature deck, Double Gopher Throat might do something. They have the cereal box of Tali sleeves. Alright, well, I guess we'll try. In there for 2. Gain 2 life. The thing I'd say we have to be aware of here is opponent might just be taking the conservative route and waiting till they can play like a 2-mana thing and protect it with the spell, because I've done that many times playing green. So if we see a 2-mana thing here, I'm going to assume... Okay, they didn't have it. I was going to assume there's a defensive thing behind it, but there just may not be. Oh, we wanted to land so bad there. Alright, I guess we attack with these. Reluctantly. Don't get any bonus for this. We're just going to play it for 0. But it is a 2/3 creature right now, so that's something. But it might also just be fodder. I don't know. I'd probably use an Ichor Drinker, actually. I was going to say, so I could sacrifice something to the Rite of Oblivion. Alright. They're at 5 lands. So, I mean, we can kill Vorinclex. Try to deal with whatever big thing they hit next turn. Alright, opponent's at 8. I have to assume they have at least a couple of creatures here we're going to see. Man, I'm so envious. They've hit a land every turn. And we're struggling over here. Alright, fight spell to kill off my butcher. Looks like it. Wait, they're gonna beside you to kill a land. Okay. Random, but sure. I mean, they can't protect the creature now, I guess? So that's cool. Alright, opponent's at 8. So, I mean, we're gonna do the only thing that logically makes sense here. They still can't block, so we'll attack. Meaning they have to play 2 blockers at least this turn. And we can still find Butcher to give stuff Menace. We can do all kinds of things. Find another Exarch for 1 mana, then fling that with the Rite of Oblivion. Or find a land, play Inquisitor, fling something. Now, if the opponent... Okay. I was about to say... If they don't do anything and they pass, there's a chance they were playing Tameo Safekeeping to gain 2 life. So if I would have sent everything in or tried to kill something, they gain 2. But fortunately, we didn't have to worry about it. Somehow, we didn't get a 3rd land until, what was that, turn 6? But hey, sometimes you got to take the ugly ones. I say we keep it. See what happens. Alright, maybe we get to kill something here? Nope. I will remain king of the very weak cut downs. Because for whatever reason, I feel like our opponent's cut downs are always awesome and superior compared to ours. I almost hardly kill anything with ours, and I feel so bad about it. But you still got to play it. It's a good card. Yeah, opponent's really not doing anything. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Like, I mean... Do I really want to just do this for 1? I mean, I guess so. Our hand's not doing anything else. Oh. I mean, it's kind of lame, but like, what else? I mean, what else are we to do? Alright, so we're playing some type of ramp deck. Not sure that's going to help us. But, you know what? Maybe this just encourages the opponent to do whatever type of sweeper action they're going to do. And then we get to resolve a Braska? I mean, if they fare well, they get the creature token as well, but eh. I'm playing on the fact that it could be like a Sunfall or maybe even depopulate, I guess. Nope, that's not it at all. It's just an ossification. Okay, well, that's a thing, I guess. Alright, they have tons of mana. I don't know what they're saving up for. They can buy whatever they're heart desires right now. I don't know if they've just been sitting on other ossifications or whatever, but let's find out. Yep. And let's go ahead and activate and attack. Alright, so we at least have a Planeswalker. Until they play another ossification. But for now, we have a Planeswalker. If they play permanents, we have more, or at least creatures, we have way more than enough removal for the moment. Well, there's the other ossification. That's a thing. Alright, so I think we have to Glissa. They obviously, I don't think they have a sweeper. Or they would have just done that here. Oh, well, that's a thing. Maybe we don't have to commit to doing that just yet. Let's... What do we have? We have Elish Norn and Vraska. Alright, let's get the Elish Norn first. No, let's get the Vraska first. Whoa, 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 no! I didn't mean to play that. That sucks. I was gonna save that for next turn. Ah, well. Dang it. Ah, that's bad. That's real bad. What's under here? This one's the one that's got Vraska. Attack this. Dang. I hope they don't have what I think they might have, because that could suck. Oh, but they have a way to protect it? I was like, whoa. Wasn't expecting that. Let's do that. Proliferate. Who knows? They're probably going to do something to an attacking creature or whatever here and make me feel sad. Yeah, opponent has so much mana right now. I for real don't know what their plan is. And we can get this back, I guess, and then set up to make a bunch of little duders. That would be fun. Alright. You got it. No Sunfall or anything. Good news. Good news. Like to see it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We would get that back and then do nothing else. That can't even block. Sure. Sure. Wandering Emperor time? Because nothing else really matters here. I say it has to be a Wandering Emperor. Anything else wasn't going to make sense.
Anyone who harms my people must contend.
Want to get rid of Glissa? Sure. You got it. I don't feel too bad, so we can go ahead and play this. Fling it off. Kill the Wandering Emperor. Actually, I don't even know if we care that much about killing Wandering Emperor here, now that I'm thinking about it. Because part of me is like, what if we just get... Nah, we need to do that. We need to do that. I'm just thinking crazy. And then... Next turn, we can pick off the token. We can get rid of Wandering Emperor. Play this for some number. 1, 2, and still use that. Alright, end the turn. Let's see what they draw. Alright, they give up. Cool, cool. And that makes sense, because if they didn't draw anything significant there, they already know we're holding this. They can make a bunch of dudes that they're going to have trouble dealing with. Or this is just going to get rid of Wandering Emperor. And realistically, I was probably just going to go ahead and do this for 1. I mean, it's not a lot, but then I just fling that extra token, get rid of the Wandering Emperor, probably draw a card, Vraska, do our thing, attack the opponent. And then next turn, because we have Mirren, I don't know, we had a bunch of options here, actually. So yeah, I mean, I guess it looks like the opponent was just playing some type of green-white control deck that ramps up with Invasion of Zendikar. I'm assuming there was probably like farewells and stuff in there, but we didn't have to see them. But yeah, all right, well, we'll take that one and move on. Yeah, this seems acceptable. And against mono red, okay. Well, the good news is we have a lifelinker, probably dies, but if we can get to Glissa, could be pretty powerful because they're going to have a hard time removing that. But looks like we're going to take a bit of a beating between now and then, and that's not going to be great. So sadly, we're going to take at least 2 to be able to block with our missionary, but we will get that 2 life back, so it's not the worst thing. Ugh, Thrill Seeker, that sucks. Yep. Well done, opponent. Yep, just gonna take it. That's one that just hurts. Sadly, the best thing we could have gotten there would have probably been... Actually... This is interesting. We could exile that. And they don't even get cards. Then if they shoot this, we're taking 3. I think we kind of have to. I think it's worth it. And if they just have the removal cards, they have the removal cards, so be it. If we could find a cut down, that would be great here too. So we could bloated processor plus cut down next turn would be all right. They have a lightning strike. Oh. They don't. So their plan is going to be to let us take some damage, kill that. So we can't block that. We have to block here. Yeah, that's fine. That's whatever. Alright. That worked out fine. I mean, to be able to have a reasonable life total here in that situation, I'll take it. Unfortunately now, they can attack a few times with their Phoenix chick, and we'll just have to cry ourselves to sleep. Sending Raiju, that's a little bit of a mess, isn't it? So we take 4, 5, and go to 5. I think we just block here. Alright. Does that do enough? We could do this for 1, and then make a blocker. But then we just die anyway, right? Because they're going to deal 1 from the Raiju. Yeah, I think we're just dead. Because it's 2, 3... I guess we're not quite dead. Is there any way? I'm thinking if we do this for 1, then we make a 2/2 body. We have an additional blocker. But I don't know if that's any better than just playing Glissa here. Alright. If we're somehow alive, I'm going to go with this and just incubate. No attacks. I mean, we could also... We'll see. I mean, I assume that's going to go in the Phoenix chick. We just needed to draw removal, really. And didn't. That's our problem. Okay, adversary. That doesn't... I mean, I guess we have to block in a way that loses us Glissa here. Which is unfortunate. And we're going to take 4 at least to end this turn. I mean, you got to put the counter on the Thundering Raiju. Yeah, that's the only thing that makes sense. Wait, do they die now? Because they'll take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, they're going to be short. Oh, we're going to be just short. All right, though. This isn't... Okay. We kind of gotta... Oh, no, it's 3. I forgot about the other one. So, yeah, that's game. I forgot about the other point. Because they dealt damage to us. I was only thinking about our creatures. Ooh, Elish Norn for the win. Boss. Oh, so good. We were struggling that whole game. Ooh. So yeah, the one thing I will say about this list is you definitely have to be careful. There are a lot of decisions to be made at a lot of points while playing this, and it can actually be more difficult than it looks. For my money, though, I feel like the deck needs one, maybe two more Planeswalkers, just to give you a little bit of something extra in those longer matchups against the control decks, because those are probably where you're going to struggle a little bit. And it probably needs to be two Wandering Emperor, even though they don't really contribute to incubating or whatever. I would be fine cutting one of the Progenitor Exarch because it was just so-so, didn't do a lot for us. Maybe even both of them, to be honest. I think having a Wandering Emperor a couple times would have been better than having these. And if you think about it, Wandering Emperor is really only one more mana than it is to get this as a 1/2 and then get another creature. Now, the ability to just transform an Incubate token at instant speed is kind of nice, especially in conjunction with Norn's Inquisitor, but that's a little bit gimmicky to get both those out and have them live under the current meta, so I don't really know how I feel about that. But if we cut both of those, we get to play two Wandering Emperors, and that feels a little bit better. It does give us a fair amount of expensive things. You're talking 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 that cost 4 or more, but then everything else is 1, 2, or 3. And I think we could live with that. I say with a question mark. I'm not really so sure, but that's probably the best thing we can do. That's probably what I'm going to go with. So yeah, I'm going to cut those. I'm going to gamble. We're going to play two Wandering Emperor. I think I accidentally cut a land there too. It's not what I meant to do. I think we had 24 land. We started 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yep, we had 24. Let's add another planes. Oh, actually, no, I know what we lost. We lost the Iganjo. That's what happened there. All right. So this is what we ended up having at the end of all this. So we've got 3 Skrelv, 2 Cut Down, 2 Ichor Drinker, 3 Norn's Inquisitor, 2 Phyrexian Missionary, though I could see playing an extra Missionary instead of the Inquisitor if you're worried. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that anyway. Just for the mono-red matchups that we see on the ladder, there's a lot more times Missionary is going to be better. Plus, if something silly happens where they like kill one of your other early creatures, you want to get one back. So we're going to go 2 Inquisitor, 3 Missionary, 3 Go for a Throat, 4 Grafted Butcher, 3 Rite of Oblivion, 2 Phyrexian Censor, 2 Bloated Processor, 2 Glissa Sunslayer, 2 Elish Norn, 2 Wandering Emperor, 2 Shieldred, 2 Big Glissa, 1 Vraska, an Iganjo, 2 Plains, 3 Swamps, 1 Takanuma, 3 Caves of Korlos, 3 Shattered Sanctum, 2 Llanowar Waste, 2 Razorverge Thicket, 2 Merrics, 1 Plaza of Heroes, 4 the Seed Core. We do need to be aware, though, that you can't cast Wandering Emperor with the Seed Core, and that's a little bit concerning now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm actually going to cut 1 Seed... Well, it doesn't even help. I was going to cut a Seed Core for a Swamp, but that doesn't really solve our problems any. So, yeah, I think we're just going to have to live with it. We do have a lot of white sources, though, so it's not like it's the end of the world if we need to do that. Okay, so this is one of those decks that kind of puts me in a weird space, because I wouldn't say it's like gangbusters good that you need to rush out and play it, or even spend all the wild cards to build it, but it actually was kind of fun. But then it had a little bit of a weakness, I think, against the slower control type decks, which is weird because I thought we were going to have a bigger issue with the aggro deck. So yeah, it's kind of all over the place. I think if you like the theme, it's pretty good. And it does have some flexibility, so you can move cards into different spots or play some of your favorite cards that fit the theme if you want to. So that's always a bonus. But yeah, overall, it wasn't bad. It was just weird. So I don't know how I feel about this one. I'll probably play it a little more, or at least keep it together for a bit longer, because I kind of enjoyed it. But I don't know. I can't give it a huge thumbs up, but I can't really give it a thumbs down either. I'm in a weird spot on this one. I think the Wandering Emperors probably changed that to make it more winnable matchups, but I'm gonna leave that one to y'all. Like, this is a tough one. And now for today's card spotlight, we're gonna talk about Suture Priest. I bring this one up because while it is a Phyrexian, it's really good for decks that are doing any type of what we would call like the aristocrats type things, where you're trying to get tokens into play and sacrifice them. But it also can drain your opponent, which is nice. You get to gain life off of it, which is nice. So it can fit decks with either of those themes. And most importantly, it's a common from an old set that I think people forget about, but it's a type of card that's always desired and doesn't have a lot of spots to be reprinted. And it's up over like $1.50 on several sites. So yeah, it's a common that if you're going through some bulk, these are worth a bit more than you thought. You might want to put those into some sell orders to pad them up a little bit. Now, if you were digging this list because you like themed decks and like playing creatures that are the same, check out this other list I have. It's a Life Gain Angels deck that's a bit different and still pretty fun and, fits that whole theme. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.